expectations. Feel the anticipation.
This long shot.
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi, Laurel Park racing fans, and welcome to the Friday, June 15th edition of the Replay Show here at Laurel Park. Another exciting weekend of racing action. We'll show you the 10 races start to finish in just a few moments, fast and firm for the Friday afternoon. Expecting nice weather all Father's Day weekend. A reminder, Saturday here with 12 races on Saturday with a post time of 1:10 and the $75,000 Alma North Stakes. A strong field of 3-year-old fillies. Our feature race on Saturday afternoon, and of course Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Bring Dad out to the track in the Terrace Dining Room for our Father's Day brunch, Sunday brunch, or Father's Day here at Laurel Park. Get your reservations now. Fast and firm again the conditions. Here's the opener, first of 10 at Laurel. And they're off. Jack Greer's Tub Hutch very fast away from the gate. Easy Zip on the inside, and Day of Reckoning hustled up on the deep outside. Day of Reckoning intent on the lead has grabbed the lead now from Easy Zip. So Day of Reckoning in the far outside gate over to take the lead and lead it outright. Now over to the rail. Easy Zip is racing second, a length and a half behind. Jack Greer's Tub Hutch is in third, and Paid Holiday on the scene in the second group. 3 wide from fourth, and Cool Cash who's racing in fifth. They're followed by Quick Hatch in the 2 path as they round that turn. And last the back there we have Jammer and Voodoo Valley. Voodoo Valley's the one way back. They're at the top of the stretch now with Day of Reckoning. Fire on for the last quarter of a mile. Day of Reckoning with a 2-length advantage from Easy Zip on the inside. Jack Greer's Tub Hutch, then Paid Holiday. Quick Hatch on the outside, and Cool Cash tries to sneak to the inside willingly. Out in the middle of the track next, trying to quicken up as well as Jammer. Jammer's the one closing best of them all. Jammer with a jamming final furlong. Jammer on the outside. Jammer and Pimentel. Jammer going past Day of Reckoning to win it. And then it was Cool Cash third. And they're off. From the inside, Hurler got a sharp start. Also good games in between horses. King's House zipping up there. King's House now the leader. From second, Good Jeans on the outside, and Hurler broke with him, but back in third position. Here's Twisted Earl traveling fourth. And last to the inside is Minor Legend heading on for the far turn. King's House. King's House leads the way from Good Jeans about a length, and it's another 5. And Hurler's racing third, a length and a half more. And Twisted Earl lingers back of the pack. And Minor Legend is last of them all. 3 furlongs left to go. And it is King's House with Good Jeans keeping the pressure on the outside. Good Jeans just ahead behind. King's House working ever harder toward the quarter pole. It's 5 more lengths back, and Hurler, and they're followed by Twisted Earl, who's fourth just off the inside, and Minor Legend into the stretch now. And it's King's House in front, kicking away by 2 lengths from Good Jeans in second. Then Hurler is in third. Twisted Earl trying to get underway on the inside, fourth, but late on the scene is now pushed up into third with a 16th of a mile left to go. King's House and Vargas clear by 5 at the finish. King's House to win from Twisted Earl second. Then it was Hurler third. And they're off. Great start for the favorite Frankenstein. Directly to the front, Alley's Lion and Cabinet Pick is sent forward for early speed. Lamborn in between horses also hustled forward to make four of them almost in a line. And High Sierra racing fifth at the rail, and Why Not Wyatt is next in sixth. They're followed by Slams Crossing, Flying Crusader. In the back of the pack, taken back to last position out there in the three path, and about 8 off the pace up ahead as Frankenstein and Cabinet Pick are knocking heads into the far turn run, with High Sierra coming quickly on the scene, and Why Not Wyatt it is right there, the two path. Lamborn pressured to stay on from fifth. They're followed by Slams Crossing in sixth, and Alley's Lion is next. And last of them all is Flying Crusader. A quarter of a mile left to go as they straighten for home, and it's Frankenstein from Cabinet Pick. Frankenstein hand-ridden, now put to right-handed pressure. Cabinet Pick driven on the outside. It's Frankenstein still willing and still in front. Frankenstein, Cabinet Pick on the outside. One more try, gets almost to even terms with the 16th to go. Cabinet Pick, Frankenstein fighting back. Why Not Wyatt's moved into third. Frankenstein from Cabinet Pick in the photo finish. And Why Not Wyatt? And they're off. El Guerrero Azteca and Conquistador Fuego. Stevie's Joy is up with their early speed. I Ain't Never and Fellow on the inside. Here comes Swamp Chili underway from that inside gate. Just 3 lengths from the front as Conquistador Fuego will settle to the back of the pack now. And Stay On Point is back there too. And the inside, Wildly Clever. And last is Redeemed Gentleman. 7 or 8 lengths will cover that field. They're led by Fellow. Fellow, 3/4 of a length from I Ain't Never and Stevie's Joy third. And Stay On Point inside in fourth. El Guerrero Azteca is in fifth, and Swamp Chili's worked off the inside, allowing room for Wildly Clever at the rail. Conquistador Fuego, Redeemed Gentleman in the back. Compact field, 6 lengths first to last. 23.65 is the opening quarter mile. The inside, it's Stay On Point in narrow lead. Stay On Point with I Ain't Never second. Length and a half more, and Swamp Chili's working harder. Tipping off the inside to the 3 path in third, and Stevie's Joy. El Guerrero Azteca's dropped back a little bit. Then Wildly Clever and Conquistador Fuego, Redeemed Gentleman, and Fellows dropped to last. 47.83 was the half mile into the stretch, and it's Swamp Chili out of the clear, set down, shifting in a little bit, but kicking away with Wildly Clever making a nice run. Wildly Clever is charging hard for the final furlong, collaring Swamp Chili and up to take the lead. Wildly Clever and Fergal Lynch. Wildly Clever from off the pace, a going away winner by 3. Swamp Chili was second, then Stay On Point. Redeemed Gentleman, I Ain't Never. And they're off. Colmont Fire and Zen Papa were the first two away from Tequesta Storm Racing in third position. Argot getting positioned on the far outside over to the three path. In between horses is Flying Toby Childers up from fifth and came back as racing six is the favorite. Day Strike right alongside, now going past. Came back and Day Strike improves within 5.5 of the front. They are followed by It's a Plane and then Political Farce and Shoot the Gap is last of them all. 11 lengths will cover first to last midpoint of the turn. Zen Papa just in front from Colmont Fire with Argot on the outside racing third position. Day Strike just in behind the leaders in fourth and Flying Toby Childers is in fifth. Came back as sixth to the center of the track at an even clip at this point and trying to get going for that last 3/16 of a mile into the stretch with a furlong left to go, and it's Argot. Argot coming to a narrow lead. Day Strike on the outside is came back who's quickening but very late on the scene. Wide open affair. Flying Toby Childers trying to chime in. Day Strike, Day Strike, Day Strike striking at 14-1. Day Strike from came back. And then it is Zen Papa Flying Toby Childers. And they're off. Virginia Fable, the favorite Kuznetsov with Holiday Hopes out a sharp third. And then it's Gingeresque on the outside. And Miss Gray who pushes past that one. And then Altamora is in between horses now within 5 of the early pace. Wicked Sister is next in line as they head on for the far turn run. The outside is Kitten's Friend about the three path. And Wolverette the back of the pack. Into the turn, Virginia Fable. Virginia Fable puts the head in front from Kuznetsov in second. Another 3 lengths back. Holiday Hopes is keeping up there on the inside in that second group from third. And Altamora is next, and between horses is Miss Gray, who's back in the 5th spot, and Kitten's Friend is in 6th, and Gingeresque is followed by Wicked Sister and Wolverette. Into the stretch, a 1/4 of a mile to go to the second finish line. Virginia Fable, but Altamora on the outside now got the momentum, and Altamora gets the head in front. Altamora goes on for the battling Virginia Fables, giving all of the inside, an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Kuznetsov's back in third, and Holiday Hopes in fourth. Altamora to win. Altamora a length and a half from Virginia Fable in a tight third. Maybe Holiday Hopes just got third from Kuznetsov. And they're off. Magical Firth and Grace Isabella on the outside, all the way together for the early advantage as they move through the first furlong, and Slim Fit is up close on the inside. Slim Fit now getting through to the inside, pushing up to third. Grace Isabella broke with him, but back in fourth, and Hell of a Fire is in fifth, and Steamy Hot is sixth on the outside, and it's Claire's Dowry in the back. So heading now with about 6 furlongs left to go, the long journey at the back stretch, and a leader is Magical. Magical the favorite just narrowly from Slim Fit, who's running on the inside. Magical the 2 past Slim Fit at the rail, and no Magical just in front. Magical from Slim Fit. In third position is Firth. Firth a length and a half from the early speed, and Grace Isabella is next. Hell of a Fire and Steamy Hot, and Claire's Dowry in the back. 7 lengths will cover the field. Magical from Slim Fit, who keeps pestering that leader on the inside. It's another 3 lengths back, and driving up on the outside, Hell of a Fire is clearly third. Firth is fourth, and Steamy Hot is in fifth, and Claire's Dowry tailing off as Grace Isabella. Top of the stretch, it has been Magical and Slim Fit throughout much of the trip. There's still 1-2 as they turn in with a quarter of a mile to go. About 4.5 or 5 back, and Hell of a Fire is in third. And now Magical, pushed on now by Sheldon Russell, leads the way just to next still. Slim Fit giving all on the inside. Magical's on that left lead on the inside. Slim Fit, and out in the middle of a track is Hell of a Fire. Here's Steamy Hot on the scene on the far outside. Steamy Hot's got a bit of momentum too. Magical fighting hard every yard of the way. Hell of a Fire, Steamy Hot on the extreme outside. Second wire finish coming. Magical maybe. Magical, Steamy Hot in the photo. Very tight. Lined up, and they're off. Microscale walked out of the gate there. Slow start. Base Rock was first to respond from the Tadpole, and then Cerulean Springs and Fire Tower. And now Microscale is past Creative Style, the big favorite. He was last of them all, and some 7 or 8 off the pace up ahead. And it's set by Base Rock after that sharp beginning, cruising right along, a length and a half in front from the Tadpole in second. And then Fire Tower just to the outside of Cerulean Springs. Microscale making ground in between horses after that tardy beginning is pushed all the way up to third. And a hard-ridden Creative Style is the favorite last. The back of the pack at 4 to 5. 23.08 was that opening quarter mile, and it is Base Rock and Vargas committed to go on. They're opening up smoothly by 3 from driving the Tadpole in second. Then Cerulean Springs, Microscale in between horses. Creative Style has one beaten at this point. It's Fire Tower who drifts out wide. They're into the stretch. The halfway in 46.86 and homeward bound with Base Rock clear by 5 lengths now. And now Creative Style has been hard driven on the outside, tries to grab second from Cerulean Springs, and indeed does, but it's going to be Base Rock, no treble at all. Base Rock by 6 cruising lengths from Creative Style second, and then third was Cerulean Springs. they're off. Carved was first out with Animalistic, and War Tweet settles back. And here's Go Lightly tugging forward into the third position. And Fabulista is next. And Jacobella's out wide of the first turn. Run about 4 or 5 deep around that turn. Hey Mabel is well settled while saving ground around that turn. Country Line Dancer and Sugar Coated Kitten are racing side by side. They're 8 or 9 lengths on the pace. And Winning Thread is trailing the field. Animalistic showing the way in a 24.03 opening quarter mile on the firm going. Leads 3/4 of a length from Go Lightly, and War Tweet is in third. Length and a half. Carved is fourth, and Jacobella is fifth. Fabulista six. Hey Mabel, and they're followed by Sugar Coated Kitten to the back, and Winning Thread and Country Line Dancer now in last position. 11 lengths will cover the field with Animalistic still there in a 47.70 half mile. Animalistic well settled on the front end with War Tweet getting a bit closer in the 2 past second. Go Lightly is in third. Carved is in fourth. Jacobella is fifth, and Fabulista is next in sixth. Hey Mabel has 7 to pick up at this point with 3 furlongs to go. Hard ridden back there is Sugar Coated Kitten, and next is Winning Thread on 3 wide in that turn, and Country Line Dancer trailing the field. Now War Tweet coming in earnest to try to grab Animalistic. Animalistic and War Tweet head to head as they make the turn for home, and Fabulista is in third. Jacobella is in fourth, and Hey Mabel down inside showing some interest now. Hey Mabel begins to gain ground there from fifth, just in behind horses. Hey Mabel needs to weave through some traffic, is tipping out to the 3 or 4 path, and now kicking in the clear, but Fabulista's come away with the lead. Fabulista and Hey Mabel on the outside chasing Fabulista. Fabulista going to get there to win it from Hey Mabel by about a half length, then War Tweet or Jacobella and Sugar Coated Kitten. And they're off. Carved was first out with Animalistic, and War Tweet settles back. And here's Go Lightly tugging forward into the third position. And Fabulista is next. And Jacobella's out wide of the first turn. Run about 4 or 5 deep around that turn. Hey Mabel is well settled while saving ground around that turn. Country Line Dancer and Sugar Coated Kitten are racing side by side. They're 8 or 9 lengths on the pace. And Winning Thread is trailing the field. Animalistic showing the way in a 24.03 opening quarter mile on the firm going. Leads 3/4 of a length from Go Lightly, and War Tweet is in third. Length and a half. Carved is fourth, and Jacobella is fifth. Fabulista six. Hey Mabel, and they're followed by Sugar Coated Kitten to the back, and Winning Thread and Country Line Dancer now in last position. 11 lengths will cover the field with Animalistic still there in a 47.70 half mile. Animalistic well settled on the front end with War Tweet getting a bit closer in the 2 past second. Go Lightly is in third. Carved is in fourth. Jacobella is fifth, and Fabulista is next in sixth. Hey Mabel has 7 to pick up at this point with 3 furlongs to go. Hard ridden back there is Sugar Coated Kitten, and next is Winning Thread on 3 wide in that turn, and Country Line Dancer trailing the field. Now War Tweet coming in earnest to try to grab Animalistic and War Tweet head to head as they make the turn for home, and Fabulista is in third. Jacobella is in fourth, and Hey Mabel down inside showing some interest now. Hey Mabel begins to gain ground there from fifth, just in behind horses. Hey Mabel needs to weave through some traffic, is tipping out to the 3 or 4 path, and now kicking in the clear, but Fabulista's come away with the lead. Fabulista and Hey Mabel on the outside chasing Fabulista. Fabulista going to get there to win it from Hey Mabel by about a half length, then War Tweet or Jacobella and Sugar Coated Kitten. Just to remind you, post time 1:10 tomorrow with 12 races on the card. And Sunday, Father's Day. Race 10 official. $2 exacta, $114. Dollar trifecta, $744. Dollar superfecta, $4,283.40. Super high 5, carry over $1,711.29, double 118.40. Pick 3, 209.70. Pick 4, coming up in a minute, along with a pick 5 and pick 6. That's it for the Friday program. If you want to keep up to date on all the action here in Maryland racing, get our weekly newsletter in your inbox. Go to laurelpark.com/email. News, notes, and happenings here in Maryland racing and at Laurel Park. Remember, Saturday we have 12 races with a post time of 1:10, and Sunday our Father's Day Sunday brunch here at Laurel Park. So bring Dad out to the track all weekend long. Dad's a winner this weekend at Laurel Park. Thanks for watching.